Hello everyone, today we're going to be exploring an important topic surrounding talent development in sport, the factors that contribute to specialisation. I will break this down into 5 key factors and discuss how each one can play a role in shaping an athlete's journey. Let's begin with specialisation itself. This is when an athlete focuses all of their time and energy on a specific sport. On the positive side, this approach allows them to master the technicalities of their sport and refine their abilities ahead of their competitors. However, research from Popkin et al. 2019 informs us of its significant risks. Repeated strain on the same muscles can lead to overuse injuries, which may lead to dropout from the sport, which in turn makes the whole specialisation process redundant. As well as this, the mental pressures of specialising too early can result in burnout and therefore dropout also. Finding a balance is essential to ensure that early specialisation doesn't harm an athlete's long-term potential. Intensive training is the first factor involved with specialisation in sport. Consistent and focused practice is crucial if athletes want to reach high levels of competitive performance. However, training at such a high intensity requires careful planning from coaches and clubs. Blagrove et al. In 2017 stated that without sufficient rest and recovery, both physical and mental fatigue can take a toll on an athlete, hindering any progress they have made and may lead to setbacks. It's important for athletes to have sustainable schedules that promote development rather than causing dropout. In order for a person to invest so much time and effort into a sport, they must have a great amount of passion and interest in the sport they are aiming to excel in. When an athlete is genuinely excited and enthusiastic about their sport, they're more likely to stay committed and overcome obstacles. However, this passion can be delicate. If someone or something decreases their passion, their performance and enjoyment of the sport can suffer. Yukamenko Leskrawart, 2021, stated that nurturing a love for the game rather than forcing it is key to sustained effort and success. As soon as an athlete loses that passion and interest, their motivation and perseverance will decrease, which will in turn likely cause a plateau of performance, thus leading to dropout. The third factor is access to specialised coaching. Having expert guidance tailored to the specific sport can make a world of difference. Lee et al. 2024 stated that coaches can not only provide the strategies and technicalities for the sport and give constructive feedback, but can also reinforce that drive and motivation an athlete has for their sport. Therefore, if the quality of coaching is poor, it can negatively impact an athlete's sporting development as well as their confidence. That's why seeking out not only knowledgeable but also supportive coaches is so vital. As I just touched upon, a supportive environment plays a crucial role in an athlete's sporting journey. Families, friends and communities that actively encourage and invest in an athlete's development can provide motivation, resources and a sense of belonging within society. DeFries and Smith 2014 inform us that the absence of such support can have the effect of leaving young athletes feeling alone and discouraged and may lead to burnout. A strong support system is often the foundation that helps athletes persevere through challenges. In the context of early specialisation, balance becomes especially important. Whilst it can lead to rapid skill development, it also increases the risk of burnout, overuse injuries and psychological stress. This is particularly evident in sports like gymnastics, where athletes often begin intense, structured training at a very young age, sometimes as early as 4 or 5 years old. Tamerchi et al. 2020 discussed gymnastics as a widely recognised sport that demands early specialisation. This is due to the high level of flexibility, strength and technical skill required at a young age. Elite gymnasts frequently peak in their teens, which places enormous pressure on children to train at an elite level before their physical and emotional maturity is fully developed. The intense focus on performance and perfection, combined with limited time for other sports or interests, can contribute to mental health struggles, body image issues, and a diminished love for the sport over time. By prioritising athlete-centred development, where emotional support, rest, and personal growth are all valued alongside technical progress, we can help mitigate the negative consequences of early specialisation. This approach not only supports long-term athletic success, but also ensures that young athletes are more likely to maintain a healthy relationship with their sport, whether they continue at an elite level or not. Thank you for watching this video. I would love to hear your thoughts on the topic and whether you have any other insight. If so, feel free to comment below.